Radiation works to kill cancer cells by damaging their DNA. And when a cancer cell's DNA is damaged, when it tries to divide, the cells will be killed. And that's the fundamental mechanism by which radiation works to kill cancer. Gamma knife represents a very attractive alternative to whole brain radiation. The treatment is delivered in a single fraction rather than requiring 10 or even 15 radiation treatments. It has far less toxicity with whole brain radiation.
The way Gamma Knife works is you take 192 beams of radiation and have them all converge at one point in space. The area where the beams converge, you get a high intensity of radiation, which allows us to destroy a tumor or target in the brain. Yet, in having all of these small contributing beams, the surrounding brain gets a much less clinically significant dose, and it allows us to avoid damaging other parts of the brain. An analogy to this is if you take 192 people standing in a stadium and have them all shine a flashlight at one point in space. Where the beams converge, you get a high intensity, as opposed to each little beamlet that's contributing is such a small fraction of the total dose at the center.
The Gamma Knife machine is a machine that is dedicated to the treatment of intracranial cancers, benign tumors, and what are referred to as functional disorders of the nervous system. So Gamma Knife is typically a single treatment. Average treatment times are typically in the range of 30 to 45 minutes.
The benefit of Gamma Knife is there's very minimal side effects. With the treatment itself, in general, there's a less than 5% risk of swelling in the surrounding tissue, a less than 3% risk of neurologic symptoms or stroke, and a less than 1% risk of infection, blood clots, or hair loss. At Lehigh Valley Cancer Institute, we treat over 150 patients a year with Gamma Knife. We partner with the patient for each individual treatment to give them the best possible experience. On top of having this exceptional technology that we can give them in order to provide a good treatment, we also have a very caring and supportive team to help them get through the procedure and make sure that it's a pleasant experience.